You're constantly craving sugar and salt. You may have skin tags, psoriasis, acne, or the skin pigmentation. You feel brain fog, anxiety, or depression. You get tired, especially after meals. You may have high blood pressure, or even this visceral fat or belly fat. This is not your solution. We all need insulin to live, which is a hormone. And this should be a fasting insulin level. But because of stress, inflammation, and poor diet, that insulin level starts to creep up, known as insulin resistance. And the scale won't show you that. And it's also hard to get a fasting insulin test, so you gotta go by these symptoms right here. Now, because your insulin levels are elevated, that starts to throw your other hormones out of balance. For women, they go on to develop PCOS, which is the number one cause of infertility. For men, they start getting erectile dysfunction, man boobs, stomach fat. The liver also becomes insulin resistant, causing excess cholesterol and triglycerides, creating more belly fat, which creates more insulin, creating more of these problems. People start developing thyroid problems, creating more fat storage, creating more insulin, creating more of these problems. And it's just a vicious cycle. And by focusing only on calories and the scale is not the solution. The key is to bring the insulin levels back down. Now, controlling stress and inflammation are hard, but controlling your diet is easy. One, you can add fiber with your carbs. Fiber reduces the insulin spike an hour to 4 hours after the meal. That's why the blood sugar from rice doesn't spike as high with beans. Fiber is the key. Second is fasting. Fasting reduces your insulin levels greater than calorie restriction after 6 months and beyond. And number 3 is exercise. As you exercise, the insulin comes down so your body can burn fat for fuel. That's why for those of you that are diabetic, you notice your blood sugar spikes when you exercise. That's good because the insulin's coming down.